Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now today we are racing around, well, to be honest with you, I don't even know how you, I mean it's Sardinia, I believe how you pronounce it. Anyways, we're racing around there in one of the rounds of the FIA Nations Cup. As you can see there, we've got 637 points, so we've got a decent amount compared to the people around us. So we jumped straight into qualifying then, and straight away, as you can see here, I made contact with this Spaniard. He just broke so early, and then savagely he just hits me off the track. And straight away, that was my qualifying over with basically, and we're going to be starting in P16 unfortunately, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. I was trying to get his slipstream, but unfortunately I caught up with him a bit too quickly, and yeah, that corner, he was just so slow going to that braking point. Nothing I could really do. I just wanted to go for the inside there to try and minimise how much he's going to affect my qualifying that. But never mind. Anyways, 5 red lights, and we are off. Here we go. So traction control set into 1. For a good start, but I don't really think you need it in these things. We're all racing around in the Red Bull Junior cars. Fantastic grip in these things, really strong grip. Something you've never experienced really before unless you play this game. As we go to the first corner here, look at this, just carnage. So I go into the back of this guy here because he's going so slow. Russian's got a 2-second penalty there. It's all very tight. I always try and stick on the inside of these kind of races to try and minimise the amount of contact, really, what I'm going to get or what's going to happen around me. Get a hit on the right hand side there. Let's just see if we can get through this. It's massive contact there. About 4 people have gone off, and I've managed to get myself up to P12. So from the start then, 2 of 3 corners in, we've managed to gain 4 positions, and we take that corner superbly as we're right on the back then of this Russian. What are we going to do? We're going to left or right. I've gone left hand side here. Not the ideal place to be because you're going to be on the outside, come to this in-swing of a right-hand corner here, and he just taps me, and look at that. So frustrating there. Just out-brakes himself. He does everything he possibly can just to make sure I do not get past him. It's not nice, it's not clean, it's just not good racing. He just does everything he possibly can because he doesn't want me to overtake him. He doesn't want me to overtake him, which is just, yeah, it's just not cool. I just did not appreciate that whatsoever. Anyways, let's crack on. So, sit rep, 1 lap in, we've gained 5 positions, so it's gone quite well. You can see there's a guy in the pits already. He started on hard, so if you don't know, in this race, you have to use the soft tyres, the medium tyres, and the hard tyres. So you have to use all 3 tyres. We can see there, massive instant. I stick on the inside there, look at that. 3 positions gained. That was lovely. That was a slowdown just in time. Went a little bit slower than you normally would, just to make sure I don't go into the back of them. But I managed to gain another, what, 3-4 positions there? And then I get absolutely punted into the shadow realm, hit that wall there. Yeah, and that's our race pretty much. Our chances of getting any sort of decent result there is gone, unfortunately. And I'm going to show you the replay of basically all the instances on the first lap. As you can see, look at the cluster of cars coming up here. So many, it's just, there's no way we're all going to get through here alive. It's ridiculous. Someone's going to get penalties. Someone's going to get sent to the shadow realm. It's just not going to happen. Even as, you know, as wide as some of these corners are, it's just not going to happen at all. So here we go then. So we're going to this corner here. We're on the inside. As you can see, we've managed to gain 4 positions, and I've just looked back at the replay camera. I'm going to show you why. So we're on board with a Brit here. I think it's the OMC guy, 1988. I'm not quite sure. But look, he just outbrakes him. Look where he brakes there. It's far too late if you're going to be on the inside. Hits this Brit here. Then the Italian hits him. He goes off. Also affects the guy from Denmark there, Base Design. And he's gone off as well. And he just drops right back. So frustrating. Then there's a Russian here. Look, so he's braking mid-apex because that's how late he's left the brakes. Just nowhere near good enough. Both instances due to braking. And you can see here, the Spaniard here goes straight into the back of the Frenchman, and he just completely goes off, destroys his race. I managed to gain 3 positions. But having looked at that again, I'm not quite sure if it was the Spaniard in the first place. It may have been the Russian behind him. We'll go back and have a look. And then the Russian hits into the back of me, but was it him? Was it him? Did he get hit as well? So again, I decided to go back to it. So as we have a look here, it looks like, because we're on board there, one of the guys, it looks like he is smashed into the back of the Spaniard, and then the Spaniard has hit that guy off. So once again, the Russian is causing all sorts of havoc here. It's just ridiculous. And the Spaniard, goes to the back of him, and then he hits me. So it was just chaos, but it just goes to show some of the drivers in here. This is an A+ S lobby with SS drivers, so these should be the cleanest of lobbies, but some of these people in here, it's just not good enough. Like, it really isn't good enough. And I was thinking to myself, after this race, I thought, there's got to be a change in the way that people's rankings are done. Now, I know it's late in the game, so maybe it might be a possibility for Gran Turismo 7 if it comes out on the release of the PlayStation 5. Who knows? But I was thinking of maybe a system where after the race people vote in a way, almost like to say if someone had a clean race. But that would be hard to implement because some people could just have, I don't know, envious of the race winner or something and just downgrade him for no reason. It's just hard, isn't it? It's really, really hard to kind of judge it. But then I was thinking to myself, maybe there should be something where, like, I can't really, it's hard to explain, but there's like a team of people that play the game, but they're trusted enough. If they see an incident, they can report it, and then they can cause someone to, I don't know, for their rating to go down. Not like an administrator as such, but someone who's looks after. We go for a move on the inside there. Look at that. That's a lovely move there. Took the grass there, but yeah, something that where someone can be trusted and they can report it and they can make the ultimate decision. But we're on the back of DJ Hayes, Too Fast For You. I knew this guy was trouble as soon as I read his name. I just thought this guy's not going to be clean whatsoever. So anyways, we're going into this corner here again, and he's just, look at that, he's so dirty. He's desperately trying to push me off the track there. He gets the second penalty, but it's not good enough. Look at this. So look, he's just he's just turning left, and then he's just braked, and he's just not interested in whether I'm going to make that corner or not. He decides that, nah, no way, mate, I'm not going to let you through. So this causes Torres Drogba base design, and the guy who caused the incident on the first lap to go past us. So yeah, we've dropped down to 13th now. This is really going to have to be one of those races where we really, really grind it out here for some sort of result. I think at this point, with everything that's happened, I think a top 10 is probably the best that we can do. Depending nothing else really happens, it's all gonna die down to that. It would be better, obviously, if we got better than top 10. Looking for a move around the outside then. Look at that, lovely stuff. I think the guy behind me just braked ever so early. Probably thought that I was going to go for a dive bomb or something, but I didn't. I'm a clean racer, so I wouldn't do that too much. We look for a move on the inside then of OMC 1988 after his incident on the first lap. Outbraked himself and causing all sorts of havoc, but we'll be looking to chase him down, and we'll be looking to take the Italian in front of him. It's interesting to see, so DJ Hayes then in 9th place, he's got that second penalty that he's going to serve, but the penalty markers on this track, they're uphill and just before breaking point, so they don't take nowhere near as effect as, I don't know, a penalty breaking at Monza or something like that, so it's not too bad. I'm sure that second penalty won't cost him too much. I think he's still, as you can see, quite a margin ahead then, as we're gonna just hopefully get past these guys as soon as we possibly can and make up those positions. So that corner we just went past, and really difficult to get right. You can easily switch it into 4th gear, flick it to the left too quickly, and the car kind of like oversteers, and it's quite hard to control. You can easily make a mistake there. I'm pretty sure someone at some point in this race did that. So we go for a bomb on the inside. Look at that, lovely stuff. Yeah, that was a nice move there. Managing to dive on the inside, get the move done. Lovely stuff. I'll give that an 8 out of 8, mate. Here we go. So this guy then, what are we going to do here? We're going to go for the undercut. Yes, so he's gone to the right, I then went to the left, then I went to the right, he went defensive, I've gone to the left hand side. Can we make a move around the outside? Can we get it done? Yes, we can. Lovely stuff. Again, that was a really good move, actually, I'd say, going around the outside. But skipping ahead a few laps then, we managed to catch up with these two. These guys have been involved in quite a few incidents already, so we're going to look for a move on this Spaniard. Can we get something done coming through the downhill section and uphill once more? Again, this bit you want to be on the inside, but it's hard as hell to try and make a move done here on the outside. But your boy's going to try it, and let's just see what happens then. So he brakes a little bit later than I do, and you can just see here, I did not touch him. He just kind of he just lost it just a tiny little bit, and he just drove himself straight off. Anyways, we start on the softs. It's now time for a pit stop, lap 10. So we're going in for the mediums. Now, I could have just refueled a little bit and made sure I got to, you know, lap 20 or whatnot, but I kind of want to do the race strategy of being on the mediums till the very last lap. But unfortunately, the tyre wear got the best of me. What an absolute bottle job, honestly. Ah, that is so frustrating as we drop down. One position there then, skipping ahead, dropped another position. Tyres were gone, so I've decided to put the hards on then for the last 3 laps or so. Bit deflated now, as that was just... we looked like we were doing a proper good recovery job then. I thought, you know, P7, P6 was on the cards there, but that mistake it's cost us dearly. So, anyways, P11. Let's see if we can hold on this position. As it looks like base design right behind us. He's looking for a move on the outside. I give him plenty of room. Almost causing myself to wipe out again by giving him so much room. That's how it should be done. That is how it should be done. Plenty of room, loads of respect between us. Nice and clean. That guy was clean the whole race. And then this guy.
I got a bad feeling about this.
He runs out of fuel. I smashed into the back of him because I didn't want to go to the right because I had too much momentum. I would have just gone off the track. And yeah, again, it's just stupid drivers. Honestly, he caused the incident in the first lap. He runs out of fuel stupidly and then just leaves his car on the racing line. It doesn't ghost and it causes me to lose a couple of positions there. Incredibly frustrating. That would have been a top 10, which is what I would have wanted after all the incidents in the first couple of laps. But there you go, 12th place. Sorry about that, folks. But anyways, really hope you enjoyed the video. As always, like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you for the next one. Take care. Have a nice one.